I wanted to go over how to use the TV in the Princess Room. Not really how to use the TV. I apologize for that. Everybody knows how to use the TV almost. How to navigate the TV is what I should have said. So when you power it on, the very first time you power it on, I'm going to turn down the volume for a second here. The very first time you power it on, each cruise, it's going to ask you for your default language. I obviously set mine to English. If at some point it's set wrong and you want to change it, come down to settings and you just pick your language. So when you first turn it on, defaults to the Princess logo and I love this. It actually goes directly to whatever, I believe it's whatever your next port is. Ours is Bar Harbor, so they have Bar Harbor rock climbing. Dying My Way is one of the most, I don't want to say the most important ones, but oh, and for some reason it always gets stuck on. There we go. So this is how you would create your reservations if you wanted to. Today is October 30th. We were in Boston today, Bar Harbor tomorrow, St. John, New Brunswick, Halifax, Nova Scotia, and day at sea. There is a back button on the remote, or you can just come all the way up and choose back. The wake show is recorded the night before. So tonight they are recording the one for October 31st, Halloween, and you can see it's already up. The bridge cam, if you have an interior cabin, I've said this in other videos, turn on the bridge cam. It will be dark because it's dark out, but when the sun starts coming up in the morning, it will light your room. Because it's been raining so much, it's always bright like this because of the rain on the lens. So hitting the back button. Other things on this is a list of entertainment and events that are going on. So I hit the back button and nothing happened. There we go. Onboard shopping and services. The Medallion class overview that explains how to use the app. I'm going to get to that in another video. Actually, that might not, because it says Princess Navigator series. Let's look and see what that is. Oh, okay. Yeah, it actually does. So I keep going down to Princess Patter. I'm not done here. So Princess Prizes is a game that you would activate on the screen outside of your door. I don't do that, don't know much about it. I was reading the 27-point terms and conditions, and they actually do have really nice prizes. One of them is a chance to win a cruise a year for 10 years. The way, though, it made it sound was it's the exact same cruise every year for 10 years. You know, if that tickles your fancy. So coming over to Princess Patter. For people who are new, the Princess Patter is the written paper that they would send out every morning and have in your cabins. They still actually do those, but they also have them on the TV. So the weather app, of course, shows you the weather, where you are. We are at sea, and it's currently 46 degrees Fahrenheit, 8 Celsius, 87% humidity. The location app, hit play, and the numbers are the days we're in port. The first port was New York, 2 was Boston, 2 was Newport, Rhode Island, and 3 is Boston. We're heading to 4. and then we zoom in a little bit. We're kind of off the coast of, I believe a little bit of New Hampshire hits the ocean. Anyway, hitting back again. If you want, you can just use this to scroll and go through everything. It's spa deals, different reminders of the day, hours of operation of the dining, the bars, lounges, and location hours, and more. For a listing of today's events, see Journey View on your personal device. Exciting and new in Princess Perfect Wedding, Star Princess Sailing 2025, Sun Princess Float Out Ceremony, Smize and Dream, and 360 an Extraordinary Experience. And the Conservation Connection, I went over these when I did, was on the Ruby, how not just Princess but Carnival Corporation is working to protect the environment. So come down to My Cruise, and you have cruise health, safety videos, stateroom directory, onboard shopping and services, medallion net, entertainment and events, Lotus Spa specials, shore excursions and destinations, fine art, exponential, which are exercise videos from 5 minutes to 30 minutes that you can do in your room without having to leave. About the Princess Casino, the Bingo, and the Players Club. Photos, they have the photo studio and Princess Photo Gallery. Nope, I thought maybe we could see our photos, but you can only do that on your app. Now coming down to the medallion class, they have the medallion class overview, Queen C Blackjack, Dine My Way, and Princess Prizes. Movies and TV. So this is the one really nice thing about Princess. There are a ton of movies that you can watch, and I haven't found any that have a charge. And there's not just a few. This is the drama series, and you can see how many there are. And I'm not going to press the button, I'm going to use the back button. They also have live TV. You can pick different channels. BBC News, MSNBC, Fox News, Prime 1, Prime Favorites, CNBC, National Geographic. 2 sports channels. Special events, when I checked them earlier, there was nothing there. Again, the Bridge Cam. The TV series, and this is the best part for me, one of my favorite shows of all time, of course, is The Love Boat. And they have series, episodes from 2 through 9. They don't have every episode, but you can spend hours in your room watching TV. With his Cheers, Everybody Loves Raymond, Frasier, and Reba also. They have destination videos, drama series, comedy series. There's Ocean Originals, which again is the production by Carnival Corporation. They have listening library. You can listen to books. You can listen to music. These are what I had on before. And the funny thing is shore excursions. I think the Bar Harbor rock climbing is only showing because the video started playing when I turned the TV on before. But the Bahamas, Your Medallion, and Onboard Recycling Center were ones that I watched when I was on the Ruby in July, and it still remembered that. I don't have a watch list, and the recently watched Go Because We Love It is an advertisement for Princess. So this is the one that everybody's going to use the most, the dining. Go to restaurant menus. And you can pick either from the complimentary dining. We almost always dine in the Da Vinci dining room. That's our personal favorites. So here was the menu for today, if they still have it up. In the morning, I notice it takes them a little bit to have it loaded. They must have already taken today's down because it's not loading. So sorry, I apologize, but you can see the entire menu from here. The Crown Grill. I would think this would stay up because the menu does not change day to day. But it's not. None of the menus are loaded. So sorry guys, I apologize for that. But they have Plank's Barbecue, which is a $15 upcharge. The Salty Dog Gastro Pub, also a $15 upcharge. Steamer Seafood, I forget how much that costs. Venue is not available for the restaurant at this time. And the Vines Wine Bar. They don't have food, it's obviously just a bar. Then there's the Adagio Bar, Calypso Bar, Club Fusion, Crooners Bar and Lounge, Explorers Lounge, Gatsby's Casino, Good Spirits at Sea, which I definitely recommend trying, Outrigger Bar, Skywalker's Nightclub, Speakeasy Cigar Lounge, Tradewinds Bar, Vines Wine Bar, and the Wheelhouse Bar. Future cruises, to give you information on what you might be interested. When you book on board, it's $100 deposit, but that deposit is refundable, and you do not have to pick your cruise. You just put the $100 down, and that gives you the option to book a future cruise. Say future cruise planning, onboard exclusive offers, and then it shows you different destinations: Panama Canal, Europe, Caribbean, Mexico, California coast, Hawaii, Asia, South America, and Antarctica. I'm going to look at that one. Australia and New Zealand, Japan, World Cruises, Alaska, which I definitely recommend everybody does, Princess Destinations, and Canada to New England, which we are on right now. And that is how you navigate the TV. I hope that helps. I know some people we talked to didn't realize you could do a lot of those things on the TV. They had absolutely no idea and were going crazy trying to find menus and trying to find where to get information. So that is it. Travel often, and let's talk soon.